Yo, what's up, TJP? Good morning. Good morning. Let's get it, man. See what we got going on here in the markets. Looks like we're coming up to the London highs. About to take out those London highs. What's up, Crash and Burn? What's going on, bro? Man. Who's Nat? What's up? Good morning. About to take out the London highs right here. Let's see what happens when it takes those out. Gonna be a sale. We'll see. Maybe after it takes out the London highs up here. I wouldn't imagine it drops off without taking those out. But London highs sitting right here. I'd imagine those get taken out. We'll see though. Yo, what's up, Caesar? Good morning. What happened to the beach vibes? You like the beach vibes better? I figure we change it up this morning. What do you think about a short? I mean, I think maybe after we take the London highs right here, but with the London highs so close, I figure those are going to get taken out. So we should use this. This is a bullish fair value gap. See if it uses that as support to drive it up there to those London highs. It's the 1 minute time frame. I mean, it's whatever you want. 444 says, so it's a buy. If it's not a sell, it must be a buy. I mean, guys, it's easy to see how some of you are unprofitable, man. I literally just hopped on the charts 30 seconds ago. And no, it's just a wait for now. All right. It's a wait. There's no setup. There's no setup here. I mean, if you want to take a buy, I mean, I think it's coming to here, but like it could pull back and then go up to there. Like there's not always a setup, at least not for me. MVR longed right now. Good luck. Which prop firm? Man, there's a lot of good prop firms. Use Hypertix, Lucid, Tradeify, Code Slade. MVR said, would I long? No, I wouldn't. Nope, no entries right now. No entries. Literally waiting on the London highs to get swept here, then possibly a short. You gotta wait, man. You gotta wait. See if a setup comes. Yeah, it's pretty dead, Oakley. Pretty dead. Will Kane. I mean, I trade inversion fair value gap, so I'm pretty much just waiting. Right now, I'm waiting on the overnight high, London highs right here to get swept, and then look for a possible entry back to the downside. Basically, this right here is a fair value gap. These are 2 in a row, so I just marked them out together. But basically, this is a bullish sequence in price. So what you're looking for is for these candles to use this gray box as support to drive it up to the upside. But I trade the opposite. So I wait on a key level like this to get taken out, and then I'll look for a bullish fair value gap to get inversed, and that's when I would look to get short. But only in the right spots. Like right now, if this got inversed, I really wouldn't like the shorts because it left the London high sitting up here, right? Check out the 15-minute time frame here. About to form a 15-minute fair value gap down here on the 15-minute time frame. Got a fair value gap sitting right down there. London highs sitting right up here. Got the overnight highs up here at 30,217. So let's see what this new 15-minute candle is getting ready to do. Is it gonna pump? This thing forming a bear flag right here inside of the bullish gap. Would it be smart to start with a 10K fund and then move up with each payout, buying a bigger account? Yeah, man. It's called scaling. Be really smart. Off field. Yeah, ideally. That's what I'd like to see. We'll see if we get it. You know, might not get it, but let's go 444. Yeah, like the stream, guys. Make sure you smash the like button. It only takes a second. Helps get the stream out there. Smash the like button while we're waiting on a trade here. I do this for free for you every morning, so least you could do is give me a like there, brother. Yeah, I'm looking for an inversion fair value gap. Why am I trading at this time? I trade at this time every morning. We make money every morning at this time. But, you know, really just to get a feel of how the market's going to be today. Get on here where you guys hang out. But I do my real trading at, I trade all my accounts in the New York session. So you can join the premium if you want to trade live with me. But for now, I think it's going to come up here and take out this London high. That's what I'm waiting on right now. This London high to get taken out, then possibly a move back to the downside. Right? It's a key level, London high. Anytime these session highs or session lows get taken out, it's a good spot to look for a reversal. Does it always happen? No, but it is a good spot to start looking for a reversal. Yo, Brianna, what's up? So it's just consolidating right here, accumulating. You could see this pop up to take out the London highs, or you could see a drop to take out the lows, and then pop to take out those London highs. But I do think it's going to take out these London highs sitting right up here, about 10 points away. Yeah, you may see this pop below these lows, kind of grab these stops, tap into this bullish gap here, and then pop up. There's a 15-minute gap sitting right below here too. On the 15-minute time frame, there's a bullish 15-minute gap sitting right down here, right there. No, I'm not going to drop down to the 30-second. So if it does drop down here, if it drops down here without hitting the London highs, if it comes down here, you could look for longs out of this 15-minute bullish gap up to the London highs. So this right here, this is why, like, everybody was asking if I was taking longs right here. No, because like I said, it could pull back like into this 15-minute bullish gap and then pop up to these London highs. So that's why it's not, you're not always looking for a trade, because right here, I'm thinking it's going to go take out the London highs, but it could pull back into this 15-minute bullish gap and then go take out those highs, right? So sometimes it's best to just sit on your hands. No, said, I know it's probably been a while for you since you dealt with this, but every time I get into an eval, I get to like 1600 and then can't win a trade, whereas paper trading can hit 3000 in a day. Yeah, I mean, that's like a psychological issue. If you can do it in an eval, but you can't do it on a, I mean, if you can do it on a paper, but not an eval, It's just a psychological barrier you got to get over. I mean, I can't really tell you how, because it's like personal, right? Something's going on in your brain that, you know, gets your butt clenched up when you get close to passing, sounds like. I use inversion for value gaps. So you got this 15-minute gap sitting right down here. May want to come tag it. We'll see. It might want to tag it and then pop up to these London highs. Just joined and heard butt clenching? Yeah, bro. Somebody's butt's getting clenched up when they get close to passing their eval. SMT at the highs? Yeah, but I don't look at SMT. If you use SMT, that's fine, but you can find SMT all the time. So, like, if you look, you could find SMT anywhere, really. Relax the sphincter. There you go. There you go. SMT, it basically just means ES probably took the London highs, but NQ did not. So you could see like this pullback here. Sometimes you see reversals off SMTs because one will take, you know, a key area and the other won't. Or, you know, you see how this high right here is higher than this one. On ES, this high may be lower than this high. All right, tapping into this 15-minute bullish gap. Let's see if we can get a bounce from here and pop it back up here to the London highs. You see, if you look on the 15-minute time frame, this is a bullish 15-minute gap sitting right here, untapped. So this is the first tap of this bullish 15-minute gap. Let's see if we can use it as a support and drive us up to this London high. Marco, yeah, getting ready, potential longs. I'm gonna wait on an inversion for value gap. If you want to be risky, you could, you know, go ahead and long, but I'm gonna wait on an inversion to the upside. NQ, watching NASDAQ, NQ. Do I have any pets? Yeah, I got a dog and a cat. All right, let's see here, boy. Can we inverse this bearish gap right here? Yeah, you're gonna need to see a bullish candle close on the other side of this gap. It's got to close. So you want to see a green candle close above the gap here. That'll be your long trigger. Nah, man, not entered. You got to wait on the inversion here. You got to wait on the green candle to close above this gray box. For now, it's still bearish. So it's still a bearish sequence in price. So this is a bearish fair value gap. It doesn't turn bullish until this green candle closes above here. Then that would be disrespecting the bearish gap, and you could see it drive up to this London high. And it would make sense because it's tapping into a higher time frame bullish fair value gap. So tapping into a higher time frame bullish fair value gap, then you get this inversion above here, and it should drive up to these London highs, or at least give you some good points here. All right, you see the body didn't close above there. Body's still trying to hold it here. See, that's why it's important to wait on the close above there. You see the body held it. So you're waiting on a closure above. For now, it's still respecting it. I use Lucid, Hypertix, Tradeify for the prop firms. Use code SLADE on all the prop firms. You get the best discount. And join the free Discord. Join the free Discord. Sometimes I do giveaways if you use my code. So make sure you're using code SLADE and let me know in the Discord. Yeah, GWD. I like TopOne Futures too. I don't have any TopOne accounts right now though. All right, about to get a new 30-minute candle, new 15-minute candle. You did get a closure above there now, so there it goes. See how you got the closure above? The only thing is, this is a new 15-minute candle, so you could see new 30-minute, new 15-minute. You could see this wick down. But let's see here. It did get that closure above, so see if it can pop it higher now. Inversion fair value gap to the upside. Yeah, this inversion trade triggered. Closed on the other side there. Made this inversion fair value gap here. Delivering from this bullish 15-minute gap. Looking to see if it can come take out the London highs. Mm-mm-mm. Indicator called the short. Nah, the indicator hadn't called anything out. Indicator hadn't called anything out. Mm-mm. Still trying to respect this little tiny gap up here. So wanted to be safe. You could have waited on it to close above this one here. Respected that tiny gap and dropping down. Let's see. You still like it here. Still holding this 15-minute bullish gap. As long as it holds the 15-minute bullish gap, we're good. It already filled the 15-minute gap. I would imagine if it takes out this low, it's going lower. So just looking for it to hold this 15-minute gap and move back to the upside pretty much. It's funny, all the people coming in here, man. They don't know I do this every single day. Every day. Every day. All right, man. I should take a screenshot of all of these comments here. All of these comments. I should take a screenshot of all of these now. It may fail, but guess what? That's just trading, dude. Sometimes trades fail, sometimes they lose. You know, that's why all of you are unprofitable, man. You get way too emotional, right? You're way too emotional. You say, oh, this trade's gonna lose. What a crappy trade. Oh, I don't know. I just hear all the moaning and complaining. You sound like little girls, all right? You sound like little girls, man. This is trading. Some trades win, some trades lose. But you wait on a good spot, you take the trade, and you don't be a little sissy crybaby, all right? Golly, man. Exactly, Alex. All strategies work. A bunch of you are unprofitable because you're too scared to press the button at the right times, or you're freaking got, you know, ADHD TikTok brain and you press the button way too much. Yo, appreciate the follow right there. Appreciate it. All right, Alex, see ya, bro. This is NQ, not gold. NASDAQ. Yeah, Zach Rose, exactly. This one's respecting this little tiny gap up here, dude. Respecting this tiny gap, rejecting it. Inverse the bigger gap, but it's trying to respect this little tiny gap up there. See if we can, you know, get that close above there. It already filled the 15-minute gap completely, so before this here, it was an untapped 15-minute gap. I mean, now it's already filled the 15-minute gap, so looking forward to move back up from the gap. Yeah, and I don't like this chop here. Anytime I see this chop, it makes me think it's going to drive down one more time, but we'll see. Yeah, no volume. No volume right now. Hey Slade, I hear that a lot. You hear what a lot? Do you think it's good to execute? I mean, it's up to you guys. I mean, if you want to wait, you can wait on this little tiny gap up here to get inversed. I do think it's a good spot. We're near this. We tapped the 15-minute bullish gap down here. You know, it should use that gap as a support. We got the London high sitting right up here, so you know, looks like a good spot for longs. You know, guy, I've been killing prop firms since 2023, guys. You know, taking over $500,000 in payouts from prop firms. You know, so I think I'll just stick to my strategy. But yeah. Break even, I'm right here at these highs up here. How long take to pass eval? I mean, it depends on the 1 day evals. I pass them in 1 day. On the 2 day evals, I pass them in 2, or I tried to. I hate evals. Sir butt kiss says, I don't know what I'm talking about. I know it, dude. I don't have a clue here. John Wick, hey bro, let it run to high, no need for break even. Yeah, I think it goes to the London highs for sure. This is just technically based on the inversions where I would go to break even. Inside, you see you got these highs here, you got this bearish gap. So Gemini says, am I still trading New York session? Yeah, I trade New York session every day with the premium group. Join it. You can get 7 days free in premium. I keep saying I'm going to take the 7-day trial off, but I just hadn't got around to it. So if you want to get a 7-day trial, you can still get access to that. Get you 7 days for free in the premium. Trade live with me. All right, there's that first break even TP1 right there. Just smacked through it. Let's see if it can keep on cruising to the London high up here, but TP1 break even just got smacked. You might see a little pullback from here. Why did you choose that high to break even? I mean, it's just a nice looking high. You got pretty much equal highs right here, 2 highs back to back, and there's a big bearish gap right here. So sweeping the highs into a bearish gap, you could see a pullback from there, right? Pretty much a high that stands out, or a opposing fair value gap. So this here was a nice open opposing fair value gap. So good spot to, you know, take some profits, move to break even, because you could see a little pullback from here. See it pull back and then continue on up. I don't know, dude. You know, a lot of people, you know, hating on the trade when it was in drawdown. Now they're not saying nothing. It's just how it goes. Yeah, AJ, it was a good setup. Only thing is, like, anytime you see chop, you know, you don't really like it, but happens sometimes. You know, you're not always gonna get these straight up V shapes. This time it just, you know, got the entry, it chopped around a little bit, accumulated, and now you're seeing that continuation to the London highs here. But yeah, man, that's why I say you gotta have like no emotion, dude. You can't have emotion trading. Like, everybody was sitting here crying when this thing wasn't just going straight up, right? Knicks, I do trade the New York Open. I just trade on here with you guys. But I trade New York with the premium group. You can join. You can get 7 days free in the premium, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna stop the premium soon. The 7-day free trial. Better get access. 7 days free. There it goes. About to take out those London highs, dude. What a trade. What a trade. Where are they at now? Oh, I love it, man. I love it, dude. I love it, man. Where are all the haters at now? And I can't even say what I want to say because I'll get banned for 3 days. I'll always, you know, like to speak my mind on here, and then I get banned. 3-day ban. Next time I'll probably get kicked off the platform. Next time I get banned. Caesar, heck yeah, bro. Nah, I'm from Alabama. Right on the Georgia line. Explain consistency rule. So it depends on your consistency, but if it's a 20% consistency, say you got to make $3,000, divide that by 5, and that's what you should make per day. Or if it's a 20% consistency, multiply it by 5. Multiply your highest winning day by 5, and that's how much you got to make to get to a payout. How do you know when to enter a trade? It's just a strategy. So on this one here, it was a 15-minute bullish gap. So we're looking at this 15-minute bullish gap, right? A higher time frame. It should use this gap right here as a support. So I was looking for a long setup from this gap to continue to move up to take out the London highs up here. All right, knowing that. So then I drop down to the lower time frame. I wait on a bearish gap to get inversed. You see this one here, this is a bearish fair value gap, lower time frame. So when you got that closure above, that's when I entered. You could have waited on this small one right here to get inverse, but then you would have entered all the way up there. But you know, I entered once this bearish gap got inverse, I entered in long, and then boom. I don't look at SMTs. You know, if you look, you can find SMTs anywhere. If they work for you, that's great. I don't use them. I don't like to use them. For TP, I just target key areas. So like this one, these are some highs with a bearish gap right here. And then the full target are the London highs up here. London highs. So, you know, you got the sessions. So this was the London session over here. During the London session, the highest point it was at was right there. The lowest point was down here. I like to use these as targets. And then you can see these London highs. Let's see if they're going to get taken out. Oh yeah, Flock for sure, bro. Join the free Discord, man. Everybody join up in the free Discord. Make sure you smack the like button. Smack the like button. Calling out bangers. Smack the like button. Use code Slade on the prop firms. All right, let's see. Is it going to take out that London high? Is it going to take out that London high? Got a bullish gap sitting right down here. Hopefully it doesn't come all the way back down here. It'd be brutal if it came back. There it goes. London high smacked right there. Look at how quick that was, dude. Literally spiked it and right back down. So like you see these London highs, these session highs and lows, they're good targets and they're also good reversal points. So you see how it smacked it? It literally wicked it and popped right back down. Bang. Bang. Let's go. Let's go. Bang. Where are all the haters at? Where they at now? Quiet. They're quiet, dude. Silent. Let's go. Appreciate the follow. They're quiet now. 39 points. Puppy Lovers, good name by the way, says, do you always check first 15 minute then drop to 1 minute? I check all the higher time frames, so I try to find a nice fair value gap on the higher time frame. So I'll use, you know, the 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute, whatever a nice good looking gap I can find. I like to see like one singular gap. In this case, it was the 15 minute. We had a nice singular gap sitting right down here. So once we started to pull back here, I said, okay, we could be pulling back to come tap this bullish gap, kind of rebalance before taking out those London highs. See a pullback, got right up close to taking out the London highs, started to pull back, came back down and tap into this bullish 15-minute gap, use it as support, and then drove it up to take out those London highs. How do you know when to set up for the next trade? I mean, it took out the London highs, so at this point, you know, I'd be probably looking for a short setup, right? So like, it took out the London highs. It may pull back now, or it could continue on up, but I mean, that was it. That was the trade. That was the trade right there. Amir, I'm not greedy, dude. I had these targets and then I get out, right? If I would have been trailing here, if I would have been trailing profits, you know, I would have got probably trailed out, right? How low do you trail? I mean, how low do you trail your profits? I'm not greedy. Whenever I get my targets, I take them. Because basically my profit levels are a place that I think it could reverse pretty much. So there's no need to trail. I thought once we take out this London high, we could possibly see a reversal. And now there it goes. You're getting a little reversal back to the downside now. So no need to trail. A market buy in once it closed above the inversion down here. What is the minimum RR do you aim for in any given trade? I mean, at least 1-to-1. I try at least 1-to-1 RR. I like base hits. Got 1-to-1. I like taking 1-to-1 trades, honestly. Right? Just think about it logically. A 1-to-1 risk reward ratio is basically a coin flip. I could flip a coin on a 1-to-1 and be right 50% of the time. So then when you mix these confluences in here, like, you know, the 15-minute bullish gap and stuff like that, you increase your odds of winning. So you can bump that 50% win rate up to like 60, 70, 80% win rate. And that's how you make a profitable strategy. How much time do I spend on trading? I mean, if I wasn't streaming, I'd probably trade it would just depend on the day, but you know, an hour a day if I wasn't streaming. How do you join Discord? Just click the link in my bio. You can join the free Discord. If you want to trade live with me, you can still get 7-day free trial to the premium. Join the premium Discord, man. We trade live for the New York session if you want to come get some more trades in New York. Bigger trades, bigger setups, bigger wins. It could go back down. It took out those London highs, right? That was the idea. Look at it. Look at that perfect TP, man. Perfect. All right, dudes, I'm about to get off here. I'm about to get ready. Got to go get ready, trade in the New York session with the group, with the team. So if you're in there, I'll see you in there. If not, well, I'll see you tomorrow. But all right, guys, make sure you smash that like button on the way out. Hit the follow button, hit the sub button. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.